Welcome to Die Casting News. Like, subscribe, and share this with your die casting team. We're tracking a huge development in India's die casting sector today. Jaya Hind Industries is making a massive 200 crore rupee move, and we've got all the details on what this really means for the entire supply chain. So let's just get right to the headline number, shall we? 200 crore rupees. That is a serious capital injection, and it signals some major ambition from one of India's leading manufacturers. And all that cash is going into a huge expansion at the Jaya Hind Industries plant down in Chennai. Now, this isn't just a minor upgrade, believe me. This is a big strategic move to seriously boost their production capacity. So, what does 200 crore actually get you these days? Let's dive into the specifics of the new capabilities and, well, the sheer scale of this whole project. First up, let's talk about the physical footprint. The expansion includes a brand new manufacturing shed that covers almost 13,000 square meters. That's a ton of space for a major leap in their production infrastructure. And you know what they're going to fill that space with, right? A whole suite of advanced high-pressure die casting, HPDC machines. We're talking technology that is specifically designed for high-precision, super efficient manufacturing. But here's where it gets really interesting. The power behind those machines. They're going to range all the way up to 4,400 tons. Now, for all of you professionals out there, that number means one thing: the power to produce some very large, very complex structural components. And they're not putting all their eggs in one basket either. This new capacity is strategically built to serve the entire automotive spectrum. We're talking everything from conventional internal combustion engine parts to the fast-growing EV sector and, critically, those large structural castings that are so essential in modern cars. Okay, and this is the real game changer. This isn't just about casting metal. The facility is going to be a fully vertically integrated unit. By bringing processes like machining, powder coating, and heat treatment all in-house, they get incredible control over quality, cost, and delivery times. I mean, that is a massive competitive advantage. So, what's driving an investment this big? Well, it's a direct response to some really powerful market demand, both here at home and for export. To put it simply, demand is just booming. The company has such a strong pipeline of new orders that it's completely maxed out what they can currently produce. So this expansion isn't just a nice to have, it's an absolutely necessary step to meet their commitments and to keep winning new business. So who's behind all this demand? Well, it's a mix of global and domestic giants. We're talking about major export customers like Cummins and Generac over in the US, alongside domestic powerhouses like TVS Motor Company. Plus, they're getting themselves ready to serve that next wave of EV module manufacturers. Very smart. So what's the end goal here? Get this. Once it's all completed, the Chennai facility will have a planned installed capacity of about 20,000 tons a year. A number like that really solidifies their position as a major high-volume production hub. This expansion is so much more than just adding machines and space. It's a really clear statement about the company's long-term vision and its leadership in the sector. Managing Director Prasan Farodia, he really summed it up perfectly. It's a two-part strategy. One, increase the raw casting capacity. And two, at the same time, deepen all those value-add services through vertical integration. It's really about being a complete solutions provider from start to finish. And this whole move fits perfectly into a larger national picture. This investment is directly aligned with the Make in India initiative, which is all about building globally competitive manufacturing capabilities right here in the country. So let's bring it all home. Why does this matter to die casting professionals like you? Well, the impact on the automotive supply chain is going to be pretty significant. The transformation is really threefold. Look at this. They're going from being completely capacity constrained to adding a massive 20,000 tons. They're shifting from making standard components to high-value structural and EV parts. And they're moving from separate segmented processes to being a fully integrated end-to-end manufacturing powerhouse. So, if you take away just one thing today, let it be this. Jaya Hind is aggressively positioning itself to be the go-to supplier for the most complex, high-precision components that the auto industry needs. By investing in both scale and advanced capabilities, they're cementing their leadership for years to come, no matter what kind of car we're driving. And all of this leaves a really big question for the industry, doesn't it? With this massive, fully integrated facility, is Jaya Hind setting a whole new benchmark for die casting here in India? It's a development the entire sector will be watching very, very closely. That's the update for today.